Well, hi everyone, and welcome to Community Journal. Thank you very much for joining us, and we have an interesting show for you today. And Paul, nice to see you back with us.
Yes,
Last
welcome
week-
back.
We gave you
Thank
last
you.
week off.
I
Yes.
know. I appreciated that. Very kind of you.
So here we are at here we are in the middle of August,
That's
and
right.
we'll be talking
Yes.
about the end of the summer, and I can't believe it.
How are we doing in the rain?
We're still very dry. You know, I was
Is
just
it?
on, I check into an emergency net on the ham radio every Wednesday night, and one of the things I do report on is rainfall. And I looked up the records for the summer, and we are dry, at least in Harwich. Well, a lot of the Cape has gotten a lot more rain than us.
Really?
But
Wow.
in around the Harwich area, we are well under for the summer. This month, I think it was under 2 inches last and the month before. So,
Wow.
you know, not a lot of rain.
That's
So
not good.
May was quite wet, however. So that's why we see, you know, not a real drought, because May was quite wet. We almost had 6 inches of rain in May alone. So that sort of saved us. But it has been pretty dry for the 3 months during the summer here. So,
Good.
you know, it sort of averages out eventually.
Yes,
you
it
know?
does. Yes, as long as we don't get a monsoon
Right.
to average it out. That's,
Right, this is
that's
true.
the concern.
This is very, very true. So our first spot today, we're going to be visiting, Paul, you sat down with Carolyn
Yes,
on
I
a
did,
community
yes.
center update.
Carolyn has few new employees that she introduced to us. One won't start till the 28th, however. And she talked about other things as well.
Okay, let's take a look
Good.
and see what's happening.
Our second guest today at Channel 18 is Carolyn Carey, the director of the Harwich Community Center. And Carolyn has a number of things she wants to go over with us. And I think she's going to start with some new employees.
You're absolutely right. I was laughing when you said that because I feel like every time I come, I always have lots of stuff to share with you, Paul. Thanks for letting me in. And if you're coming to the community center, you might see some new employees. So I just wanted to make sure that people could stop and say hello and know who they were. We have Erica Strezpek, who is going to be over at the Cultural Center, who's working 19 hours a week over there. So you might see her in here as we're getting things set up over there. So just know that there'll be a presence at the Cultural Center, and we'll have some open hours over there as well.
What does the Cultural Center do? Can you
The
tell us
Cultural
that?
Center is what used to be the middle school,
Yes.
and that's where we have some artist studios and people
okay.
working. Had the very large open house that had
You
over.
filled everything up.
Well, we've filled all the studio space, but you can still rent. If you're an artist and you want to run a class, you can rent the art room. We have the auditorium available, which is great for performances. We have what used to be the cafeteria, the side where the tables were. That's open space. So we have a few at the library. So we'll be doing some marketing on all of those.
Oh, good.
But the actual studios are full, and we have a wait list. So if you'd like to get on it, I think we're 10 deep into the wait
Wow,
list.
that's quite a few waiting.
It is. So we're hoping that we can get some more people in. But those other spaces are available, and we're hoping people will take advantage of those.
They
And
seem to be pretty, you know, advantageous for
absolutely.
those kind of activities.
And it's a pretty active space. So if you're interested, give us a call, or if you want to come see it, we're happy to do that. So that's Erica. In the mornings from 6 to 10, you'll see Rich sitting at the front desk. And in the weight room, he is here to help people. He's studying to be an athletic trainer, but he's getting people checked in and helping with equipment and making sure we have that morning time frame covered. As you know, other than police and fire, which are 24 hours, the community center is open the most out of any town building. We open at 6 in the morning and close at 10 at night, 9:45. And we're open on Saturdays. So we have quite a few hours that we're covering. And one
You
of them,
are. I didn't realize you covered that many hours.
see, you learned something new today,
I did,
Paul.
that's right.
That's right. My job here is done.
Not
and-
really.
No. And we were very sad, but happy. Sad for us and very happy for her. that Emily Mitchell has gone to law school in Cornell, so maybe she's watching this. We'll say hi and we miss you. So we'll have a new employee starting on the 28th. Carrie Lottie will be coming to work here.
Okay.
So when we get up to a full staff again, we'll have everyone in so people can meet them. But if you are in the building, stop by and I'll make sure to introduce you, or feel free to introduce yourselves. It's a great working place, and we're just trying to get everything back to normal and up and running. So
Okay.
that's our new staff. Wow.
Wow. Man. So
Busy
you
place.
tell us a little bit about the
What else is
thing.
going on?
Yeah, no, what went on last Saturday?
Oh, what went on? You're absolutely right. We did have our annual yard sale,
Right.
and I don't know who to thank, but that weather really, really cooperated with us. I think we were just pulling down the end of the signs, and a few little raindrops fell. But other than that, it was a perfect day. There were over 35 vendors. There was a lot of people from the public. I think all of the vendors, I didn't hear any complaints, so I'm going to say the vendors did well. And it was just a great time. A lot of people stopping by. That event continues to grow every year.
Well, it's a
so
social event.
it
I
really
mean,
is.
People don't care whether they sell anything. They just want to visit with the next person to them.
But they do sell. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
great
it.
thing.
Yeah.
So they're getting rid of a lot of stuff. They don't have to have it at their own homes. We do the advertising. It's in a lovely spot at Brooks Park.
It is beautiful.
And if it rains, we come inside, so you don't have to worry about if it's going to happen or not. So, phew, another one down, and it was a great success. We thank the Cranberry Harvest Festival, who sponsors it with us, and who was out there that day as well. So it was a lot of fun, and we're going to do it again next year, so
Very
stay
good.
tuned. We definitely want people to make sure that they can sign up. Which brings us to a few other things. I know I talk about this a lot, but I don't know that we've shown it. The new activity book is available, and this will list the programs and events that we have at the center under different titles. If you're looking for health and fitness or crafts or music, games, services and social groups. So there's a booklet, and inside the booklet we'll have a little description of each one of the things and a contact phone number. So these are just
Right,
here.
yeah,
Pick
that's
those
good.
up. We get a lot of questions, so we're trying to make it easier for
Yeah,
people.
that would
Sam
be
did
good.
this at the front desk, so
Oh, very
she
good.
does a great job. Just a reminder, with the new, with Rich here in the mornings, and we're doing a concerted effort to make sure everyone has their membership up to date. So if you haven't gotten yours up to date, it's August now, and we have started cracking down a little bit harder on it, just to be fair to everyone. So if you need your membership renewed, or if you're interested in a weight room membership, there's someone at the front desk all the time from 6 until at least 8 at night, which is when we close the weight room. And just a reminder that part of your weight room membership includes an athletic trainer. We have Jill Brown, who is an athletic trainer on Mondays, and that's free with your weight room membership. You can see her. She's been very helpful. We have great feedback from all of our members who are using her, and we're looking to expand that program, so we'll put some information out about getting another athletic trainer in the afternoon as well on a different day. So, with September coming up, I know I shouldn't be talking about this, but I think it's important
Well,
that you
this is
get.
almost, this is after the 15th,
So
you're
yeah,
entitled to it.
we got to start moving along. Just a reminder about the Cranberry Festival. It will be behind the community center. And the reason I bring that up is because that makes a little bit of a difference for inside the building, what we do and how we're doing it. As you know, on any regular day when you come to the community center, parking is at a premium. So when we have this large event out behind the building and people, vendors coming and dropping off, so we're trying to schedule the building or not schedule the building but have it open so that people can come in and see the community center, but we really won't be overwhelmed with the parking. So we're working on that, and I just wanted to keep people informed that we are working with the festival, and we will be working with the town hall as well to see what will be the safest for everyone involved. Because
And they can't use the high school parking area, can they?
well, I think they can during some hours, but I'll update you on that
Maybe
as
on the
we know.
weekend they can
Yes,
use it,
and
yes.
that's when they're here, Friday night and Saturday, which
Okay.
is when we're open typically too. So we're just going to make sure that we can get everyone safely to a parking spot and everyone can enjoy the events and activities. So
Very good.
we're going to keep you posted on that, but if you have any specific questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. But I do know it will be a change because we haven't tried this before, so we're excited. Also coming up in September, on Fridays in September and October, we have, here's the little flyer. And this is about a woman who, the facilitator, her name is Judy Hunter, and she's a bereavement coordinator and author. And she's doing what's called Honoring the Stories and the Power of Writing. It's a loss and healing writing workshop. So we've seen some people asking for things like this. So we're going to try this. It is a free course. It will be here at the community center. You can find more details on it. And I love one of her quotes, and I'll just leave you with this. It says, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. And that's Dr. Seuss. So I think you'll get a lot out of this if that's something that's happening to you or you're experiencing that loss and looking for some healing and you like to write. She can help you with all that. So another free course that we're doing here, and it's for anybody, all ages. So.
Very good.
Phew, let me tell you one last thing that's going to be huge.
Oh, wow.
I think this is very big and much overdue, so I'm apologizing in advance. We are getting some assisted devices for people with hearing loss, so that if you need help hearing any of the lectures or anything, some new devices coming in, and I will bring you all that breaking news as it comes, but I wanted people to be well aware that I know that we don't have those, and we will have them. We have ordered them and looking forward to them coming in. You know, if you go to a lecture, you can put the loop on, and then you can hear the lecture better. So we want everyone who comes to our events to be able to partake and listen and hear. So we're getting those devices, and I'll have more information, and I will bring them actually on Channel 18 as soon as they come in.
Very good. And that should add to the attendance at
Absolutely.
these lectures.
And I will say that if there's anything else that you feel is lacking here at the community center or keeping you from coming to our events or programs, please don't hesitate to let us know. I'm really looking to add to what we have here and bring us up to par so that everyone can enjoy what happens here inside the community center.
Well, you're doing a great job, Carolyn.
I don't know about that, but I'm sure I've gone over my time.
No, you have no time.
Thanks for letting me come in. And really, if you have any questions, don't forget to use our suggestion box. We're excited about all the opportunities that are coming up. And we appreciate that you have entrusted us to run what I call your living room for the town.
Very good. Well, thank you for coming on.
I guess it's more like the den, because you kind of live in your den.
Yeah, well.
The living room's kind of formal. So we're going
it
to go
is.
with your den.
Den, yeah, that's a little more
All right.
informal.
That's us.
Very good. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I can't think of a base that Carolyn doesn't cover. She,
No, and she's so enthusiastic
She
and
is.
energetic. We're lucky.
yes, we are very lucky.
Yes,
Nice
we are.
interview, Paul. She really covered a lot of things
She did.
there.
She did.
We are just very, very lucky.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, no, that's really great. Eileen, you've got a couple of announcements there.
I do, so get your calendar or your pencil and paper out, because here goes. The annual Harwich Police Jailhouse Barbecue is going to be held this year on September 2nd. It's going to be held from 11 in the morning to 2 p.m. at the Public Safety Building on Sisson Road. and it's a lot of fun. Jack and I go with friends every year, and it's really a lot of
It
fun.
is. It's a good time.
They have a dunk tank, they have food, they have mug shots, face painting, and lots more. So please put that on your calendar and come on down and meet our police and fire that do so much to keep us safe. And all town buildings will be closed September 4th for Labor Day, so just put that down on your calendar too, just so you know you can't come here on September 4th, because we won't let you in.
Yeah, the time is approaching quickly. I can't believe
Oh,
it.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And also on Saturday, September 9th, from 1 to 4 p.m., the 5th annual Wildlands Music and Art Stroll is going to be taking place. You can park here at the Monomoy Regional High School across the street from the community center. So please join us on Saturday, September 9th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. for HCT's 5th annual Wildlands Music and Art Stroll. They are excited to host this unique community event once again. The event admission is a suggested donation of $5 per person, and this is what you get. You can stroll the HCT's 66-acre Robert F. Smith Coldbrook Preserve and watch as the Guild of Harwich artists paints on plein air while listening to local musicians play jazz, classical, and folk music on the original Piano in the Woods. I remember when that story went on TV. It went viral
yes,
too, I
it
think.
did. It
Yeah.
certainly did.
As well as guitar, clarinet, and other instruments. Ice cream will be available for sale, provided by the local scoop. Park at the Monomoy Regional High School, like I mentioned, 75 Oak Street in Harwich, and board one of the courtesy shuttle buses for the 5-minute ride to the Wildlands Music and Art Stroll in Harwichport. It should be lots of fun.
That sounds like a good time.
Yes, it
always
does.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Well, last winter, there was scheduled a special simulcast from the Boston Public Library. It was initiated by the Nauset neighbors, and unfortunately there was a snowstorm that actually postponed this, and it is going to be held on September 25th. This is actually Dr. Atul Gawande's simulcast from the Boston Public Library. He's the best-selling author of the book Being Mortal. This is now rescheduled from last winter to September 25th. It's being co-hosted by the Harwich Council on Aging, and it's going to be held right here at the Harwich Community Center. This is a watch party. It's right here at the Community Center. Dr. Gawande is the author of Being Mortal, which is examines his experiences as a surgeon as he confronts the realities of aging and dying in his patients and in his own family, as well as the limits of what he as a surgeon can do. These watch parties will be open to the general public. So this is a subject that isn't very usually talked about, and this is a very learned surgeon that has gone out and has created this simulcast, and I imagine it's quite interesting. And again, it's going to be at September 25th at 4:30 p.m. And it actually is originating at the Boston Public Library.
That's
so
wonderful.
This originally was going to happen last winter, and it was snowed out. So it is going to happen tentatively right here on September 25th at 4:30 p.m. For more information and to RSVP, I guess you do have to RSVP, you have to contact Kevin Grunwald at 508-430-7550. That's 508-430-7550. And there is also, this is an important one too. Did you know that we have here at the, for seniors at the Council on Aging, medical equipment of all kinds. There is medical equipment and supplies for senior Harwich residents. There's walkers, show seats, commode seats, crutches, canes, incontinence supplies, and wheelchairs are all available. All equipment is free, and this again is for Harwich seniors. Wheelchairs and rollators require a deposit of $25, and they have a strict 30-day time limit for use. Please feel free to stop in and pick up whatever you need between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. So if you are in need of any of this equipment, you know, don't go without it. It is available here. and you
And
know,
it's free.
and it's free for your use. You
It's here
just
for
have
the
to be,
asking.
you know, it's free for your asking. You know, you just have to make sure that you know, you get it back in time so that someone else could use it if they need it. So you know, that's real important. And what a wonderful service.
I know, that's a great service to have.
It really is. Yeah, very good. Now, we have a Chamber of Commerce update coming up. Cindy and Dinah sat down, and let's take a look and see what's going on at the Chamber
They
of
went right
Commerce.
out back when they
What's
did
that?
They did it right out back.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gee, I like those remotes, Paul. Those are good.
That's right.
Let's take
Remote
a
right out back.
remote right out back. Okay, Cindy and Dinah for the Chamber update. Let's take a look at it.
Hello. We're here with the monthly update for the Chamber of Commerce with Cindy Williams.
Hi, Dinah.
Hi. We're going to be talking about all the things coming up, and there's a lot to talk about today.
Well, as we always do during our segments together, we kind of roam around Harwich. Today we're behind the Harwich Community Center, and we'll get to why we're behind here in a minute. But I can't believe this beautiful day that we're here. It's August 16th, and it is one of our last strolls. We have one more, and I just can't believe it. It's almost all done. But
That's the musical stroll
the
in
music,
Harwichport.
yes,
Yeah.
Which have
Fabulous.
you been down?
Yes, certainly have. It's
It's
wonderful.
been a wonderful,
Such a-
wonderful summer
yeah.
with all the music. As I mentioned, next week, August 23rd, is the last music, Port Summer Nights. We've got some wonderful bands once again, but I'd like to take a minute to just thank the presenting sponsor, Cape Cod 5 Cent Savings Bank. They have been phenomenal to us this year presenting the series. As well as it's been supported by the Mass Cultural Council and the Harwich Cultural Council. Our weekly sponsors through the 8 weeks have been Glued down in Harwichport across from the post office, the Mad Minnow, Snow Goose Shops, Old Cape Sotheby's, and oh my gosh, I'm going to forget somebody, Sativa and Solace, and of course the Popcorn by the Pilgrim Masonic Lodge. So they've all been great partners, and come and see our wonderful bands next week for sure.
Oh, yeah. What bands are playing next week?
Well, we wrap it up with Andrea Judge and the Sinner, Cannon Hill, Diana DiGiono, Digny Figness, and the Rip It Ups. So we're going to really wrap it up big, and so I hope everyone will come out and join us August 23rd.
Wrap it up with the Rip It Ups. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
And then it's September, and once again, Harwich is ramping it up in a big way this year. We have, once again, Fall with Harwich, and the reason for being behind the community center is the Harwich Cranberry Festival has a new home behind the community center, and we are so happy to be a part of that weekend and the weekend prior. Weekend prior, September 9th, is Beach Day down at Red River. Always a great way to kick off with the beach day, and then the bonfire at night. And then Sunday, September 10th at 11:30 in Harwichport on Route 28 will be the Harwich Chamber Hometown Parade. And then the big weekend, of course, is September 16th and 17th. And so many big things. You know, the new move behind here with the great crafters, food vendors. I was talking with Ed McManus earlier this weekend and at the past fair that they had. And the food vendors, oh my gosh. I just gained weight listening to them.
Lot to look forward to.
So much. It's going to be a great way to partner together. We, on Saturday, the date, again, is September 16th and 17th. 10 to 5, both days, is the arts and crafters and food. 12 to 8 is the Crayon Jam. They have wonderful music. And then we're adding a piece to the Saturday day, 9 to 4, to showcase this wonderful community center and our businesses in Harwich. We're doing a business expo 9 to 4. So that'll be inside. So as I mentioned, the music goes 12 to 8, and then we are happy to announce that the Harwich Chamber of Commerce, along with some wonderful sponsors, RPM Carpets and Floor Covering, JFF Designs, Stonewood Products, Terry's TV, Kinlan Grover, Outer Cape Health, I'm going to make sure I did not forget anyone, I did not, are all our wonderful sponsors to bring back, after a 10-year hiatus, the fireworks. So the skies will light up a little after 8, after the Crayon Jam. Behind the community center is the viewing, so we welcome everyone to continue this wonderful weekend. All just stay the whole day Saturday into the night. You won't want to miss a thing. And so
it's really starting a new old tradition.
it is, and you know, we're all working so close together with everything. It's such a wonderful tradition that the town has had, and we just wanted to all be a part of it together. So
Sounds like a great time. Great time
It is.
to have the fireworks too.
So yeah, so that's August.
And I love your
September.
shirt.
You like that?
Your shirt is very appropriate.
I found this, and I thought I had to have it for this week. And, so it says, "This girl loves fireworks," and who doesn't love fireworks, right? So join us and the Harwich Cranberry Festival, September 9th and 10th to kick off fall, and then September 16th and 17th to have a wonderful Harwich Cranberry Festival, Crayon Jam, and fireworks, and a business expo. What else could you ask for?
So the fun never ends.
Never
here
ends
in Harwich.
Always something. So.
It certainly is. Okay. Well, that's great.
That's all I have for today.
Okay. Well, I think that's a lot and a lot to look forward to. So
Well,
thanks,
Tanya,
and I'll see you in September, as they
See you
say.
in September, and look forward to seeing everyone here in Harwich.
Well, it certainly seems like an old tradition is coming back.
Yeah,
That's for
No,
sure.
how exciting is that?
Wow, that's
Fireworks again.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh,
That's going to be
wonderful.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
We live in a fun town, guys.
Yes, we certainly do, and you know, it's really great to see the enthusiasm, and you know, the chamber is helping out with that this year, and
Yes.
you know, it's really great to see the enthusiasm. That's fantastic. Eileen, you've got a very important announcement there.
I do, actually. Cape Cod Healthcare is holding a blood drive on Thursday, September 21st from 11 in the morning to 5 p.m. that day. It's held right here. It's going to be held at the Harwich Community Center, 100 Oak Street, and you get a gift card for Cumberland Farms when you donate. A new way to give back is their healthcare blood mobile, and what's donated here stays here, and that's important, especially at this time of year.
Sure is.
Any time of year, but especially, you know, into the fall, the shoulder seasons, we have a lot of tourists that still come. And we have a lot of people that live here year-round. So please, if you can give, the number to call is 508-862-5663 to find out more about it. And remember that every pint of blood donated to them stays on Cape Cod to serve your community and save the lives of your family, friends, neighbors, and of course our tourists.
Very good. Yeah, it's very important, and we can't stress enough that you know, blood is always needed here on Cape Cod. So if you can find your way to the blood drive Thursday, September 21st, you know, please take part. So thank you, Eileen.
You're welcome.
I can't believe I'm going to be saying this. The last of the summer concert series is coming very, very soon.
One.
Can you believe that, Paul? I can't-
No, it's too soon.
Too soon, I know it. My goodness. Sunday, August 20th at 7 p.m., the Boston Piano Kid.
We've talked about him.
We've
Yes.
talked about this kid
Yes.
is amazing. Bradley Bartlett Roach has been playing piano since age 2. The now 14-year-old became the youngest musician to perform regularly at Faneuil Hall. Wow. He successfully landed a campaign to open for his idol, Billy Idol, at Fenway Park last August, performing with Billy Joel on both saxophone and piano. So this kid is amazing. And of course, these concerts take place at the Pilgrim Congregational Church, which is a great place to catch a concert. And again, this is the last of the summer concert series, and it's Sunday, August 20th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $12, and children under 10 are free.
Wow.
So it's your last chance to catch a great concert, folks. So get out there and enjoy this one.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah,
So much going on, my
there
goodness.
is so much going on. Well, folks, that's our show for this week. We really appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much.
Yes. And please take advantage of everything we've told you about, and we'll be giving you an update on the dates of the Harwich goings-on, the Crayon Jam and the festival and so forth as you know, we go along.
And please do whatever you're going to do safely.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, folks. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.